And welcome back to Healthy Lifestyle with Geraldo. So here's a question for you. Do you find yourself daydreaming about things you would love to do? Or are you a go-getter? We're here to help answer all that, and with some great tips on how to become a true go-getter is a go-getter girl herself. Shinjini Das, welcome.
Hi, Geraldo. Thank you so much for having me. It really is a pleasure.
Oh, thanks for being on the show. So you know what? Let's get right to it. So tell me about it. So what is the difference between a dreamer and a go-getter? Tell me.
A dreamer is someone who has a lot of long-term and short-term goals and perhaps even a long-term vision. But I'll be honest, dreamers tend to think more than act. So my advice to all the dreamers out there is to create a concrete action plan starting today to convert those dreams into reality. So on the other hand, a go-getter is someone who really complements those dreams, ambitions, and goals with a concrete action plan with targeted dates of accomplishment for each of those goals so that this go-getter can really convert the dreams into reality. Again, my advice to go-getters is to actually take a step back and think about everything from a big picture perspective, because sometimes we get so caught up with trying to achieve,
Yes.
we lose track of what's going on.
Okay, good. So now we got, I think we have like 5 secrets. Yeah, 5 secrets of a go-getter. So let's go through that because that's quite interesting. So let's start with the first one then.
Sure, absolutely. So the first secret to be a go-getter is that go-getters actually believe that they are going to write one of the greatest stories ever written in this world. And Geraldo, this is so important because it's so critical that we are confident in our abilities and our work ethic to make sure that we are literally going to rule this world. So that's the first secret.
Okay, well, let's get to the second one then.
Sure. The second secret is that go-getters put themselves first in order to be of service and value to those around them, because it is so important that we as go-getters are fulfilled first before we seek to fulfill others.
So in other words, take care of yourself first and then you can take care of other people. That's pretty much what you're saying, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, really wonderful. Let's get to the third one now.
Sure. The third secret is that go-getters plan their next move to inspire and enable the world. It's so important because as go-getters, we always have a long-term vision. We're always thinking ahead and we're always thinking of the next thing that we can do to make the world a better place.
So somebody who plans appropriately, like, and they really can like kind of foresee what's happening, those are the ones who are going to be pretty successful at it, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And go-getters always have a long-term vision for the future. They're always thinking a couple of steps ahead.
Oh, that's good. Well, I like to do that. You got to plan ahead. You can't just shoot a breeze. You know what I'm saying? So good. All right, let's get to the fourth one then.
Sure. The fourth secret is that go-getters know that it's so important to nurture their close friends and family and those relationships. Because let's face it, life is so hectic. There's so much going on. We need our friends and family to keep ourselves grounded and sane. And we know how important that is. So friends and family are huge in a go-getter's life.
So bring your, what does that say? Bring your friends closer, but your enemies even closer. Is that what it is, pretty much? Or I just thought of that. So I heard that crap. All right, let's get to the fifth one, Shinjini.
Sure. The fifth secret is that go-getters pride themselves on overcoming adversity as well as achieving their dreams. It's so important because as go-getters, we always think we're not succeeding enough or we haven't done enough, right? That's a common sort of sentiment. But go-getters really are proud of how far they've come. They know they have more to go, but they're also very, very proud of how far they've come.
Right. And so how can someone transition from a dreamer to a go-getter? What's the step that they need to do there?
Absolutely. So really, Geraldo, it's all about a mindset. I myself have been there, going from a fixed mindset wherein you believe that everything, your talents, your capabilities, everything, your personality, everything is set versus a growth mindset where you think that everything can be changed because go-getters are all about evolving, changing, and adapting. So really it's that mindset switch to thinking that, no, it's not that I can't do this. It's that, oh, I can learn to figure this out. So really it's a mindset switch.
Mindset. How helpful are parents to this? I mean, my parents have been very helpful with my career into making, dreams do come true. But how important is it that parents contribute to that as well?
Absolutely. Parents are huge, right? Parents can set a great example for their kids and can also, again, help with that talking, right? So empowering their kids to think bigger than they probably ever would have thought by themselves, because that's really, really huge. And the more support that go-getters have, the better and easier it is to achieve those goals.
So are like go-getters, are they born? Is that true that they were born, or it just comes with over time?
It definitely is over time. Go-getters nurture their skill sets, their abilities, their talents, all of it is nurtured over time. And it's really important because go-getters want to nurture it over time. You know, it's not something that is magic, right? Unfortunately, it is not magic. It is something that is nurtured and developed over time, but it's a mindset. It's a growth mindset. It's a mindset of constant achievement. Go-getters are constantly growing and they're constantly on the go, onwards and upwards to the next thing and in achieving their destiny.
We're awesome. We have about 30 seconds or so left. So how can people find out more information about all this?
Absolutely. So a great way would be to follow me on Twitter at Speaker Shinjini. Visit my website at www.shinjinidas.com. I definitely am a go-getter girl, and I definitely inspire more go-getters out there.
All right. Well, thanks for being with us, Shinjini, and good luck with everything.
Thank you so much, Geraldo. Really appreciate it.
Take care. All right. Ahead, parents. You don't want to miss this, a list of the must-have items you should have on hand at all times that will make your life a little bit easier. That and more when Healthy Lifestyle with Geraldo returns in a moment.